Alright, all praise to you. How about Shimmy? I was shy. Double honor sale. This is GMS. Alright, and much love to you brothers that's coming by. This is of the elect. Alright, this is to feed you brothers. And this is gonna be a sort of a long video today. Probably gonna be 2 or 3 parts, or I might just make two separate parts, depending on how it goes down. But let's get into this video. This is on Jewish news, so you can tell how this chip is moving, man. Just like they put it in that Obama healthcare, this is how they're going to be pushing.
A research team at the University of Pittsburgh have created a mind-controlled robotic arm for 53-year-old Jan Schuurman, who is paralyzed from the neck down. Schuurman spoke of how happy she was to be able to move things again.
I just can't stop smiling. It's so cool. I'm moving things.
Devil.
I have not moved things for about 10 years.
Schuurman explains how easy the arm is to manipulate after practice.
I used to have to think up, clockwise, down, forward, back. Now I just look at the target and Hector goes there. It's not a matter of thinking which direction anymore. It's just I want to do that, and my brain knows what things to move to make that happen.
The robotic arm is called a brain-computer interface, or BCI. Using a computer algorithm, the system accurately translates brain signals into actions, one of the biggest challenges in mind-controlled prosthetics. It was developed by Dr. Andrew Stewart and a research team from the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine, and an operation was needed to fit the arm.
The surgery went...
Alright, real quick, this is Revelations 13. And we'll go to 14, and it says, "And deceived them that dwelt on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." Okay, this is part of those miracles, this robotic technology, this witchcraft, this whole surgery on brains and operating on the human body. That's a part of those miracles, along with that sword. Okay, that's part of that blessing. All right.
About as smooth.
And it says, means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwelt on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes both small and great. This lady's, you know, we can consider her small in a way of she can't do nothing as a child. She needs help to be tended after. And as in that, it also means small children. Okay, old ladies, young, okay. And it says, "And causes all both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond to receive a mark on their right hand and in their foreheads." This lady right here has the chip in her mind, okay, actually in her brain, okay.
Have hoped. And I think that really I held my breath until she was out of the hospital and at the rehab hospital, where we had the opportunity to hook her up. I think it was post-op day 2. And we said, okay, now imagine wiggling your thumb. And of course we're all expecting to just hear fuzz. And instead what we hear is that rush of the neurons coming and then activating again for each time she imagines wiggling her thumb.
Professionals have been amazed by the results and say it's a great step forward for prosthetics controlled directly by the brain.
After completing a task in a time that's close to what I could complete that task in, and you think, wow, how do we just have to take the next steps where we can make this a clinical tool, not a research one.
In the meantime, Schuurman is taking time to enjoy her newfound freedom.
All right. So you see how they're going to push it. Now, this is to you skeptics out there, to you people that think it's a game, that think, you know, this report was brought back in February. Somebody did it, but it's actually, you'll see. But man, it's going down, man. Russia's not playing around no more, and I'm going to let this video play. It's probably like 4 or 5 minutes, I'll say. Probably maybe more than that. But we'll get into it and get the scriptures out.
A group of leading individuals across the planet who have recognized independently that what must be defeated is not some belligerent nation.
Alright, look at this real quick. You see this?
unlike...
Alright, you see this on the top of his head? We'll zoom in. This is a United States general. You guys notice that they ain't the eagle there no more? It's a skull. For y'all to think it's a game and don't know this is Babylon the Great, this skull up there. I search for it. If you brothers can search, or anybody out there that watches can search and tell me what that is, I mean, that's crazy. That's not the usual, how you say, American seal that this dude has on. I mean, and it's a United States general. Don't think it twisted. I'm not here fabricating stuff. It's playing live. Alright? So let's get back into it.
Others understand that this is not some isolated dispute between nations that we are in the middle of right now, but that we are at the end of the entire British imperial system, and that empire is not going to give up so easily. And if there were ever...
What I just read to you, and it says, back in Revelations 13 and 15, and it says, and he had power to give unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's 14. It said to deceive them that dwelt on the earth by the means of the miracles which had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying, them that dwelt on earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did heal. That's the Roman Empire. Okay? This goes along to that Roman Empire. That's that beast, man. This is that beast rulership.
Moment to unleash the full force of the American nuclear arsenal, this would be the time to do it. And therefore, as some on the planet explicitly recognize, what must be defeated is the control of an outdated British Empire, whose extinction is scientifically guaranteed, and who are currently using the threat of thermonuclear war as their only leverage to get the increasingly powerful nations of Russia and China to submit to their continued rule of the planet. And while many Americans and American political leaders continue to deny that this is the case, the Russians are quite clear, and they are making the necessary preparations as a signal to the British that the competition that they didn't think they had, they do. The following is an excerpt from a meeting...
That's that hook, man. That's that hook. That's the hook the Most High is putting in their jaws, man. The Most High is bringing Russia back into that mindset that they once had, okay? Let me play that again for you so you can get a little bit more...
Competition that they didn't think they had, they do. The following is an excerpt from a meeting with the leaders of Russia's defense industry from February 24th in the nuclear research city of Sarov, Russia.
Most people, right here before you watch this, most people don't, I mean, I haven't done this, but I probably will start watching Russia's, how you say, meetings and stuff, because they're talking real. They know. They ain't lying to their people and telling them sly stuff. You know, they might hide some things from them, but they're telling them the logistics. Like, look, we're at a point we gotta get on it, man. All right, and this is Ezekiel 38:4, and it says, I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all them that are clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of bucklers, shields, and all them handling swords.
Нечто такое, что, мне кажется, должно подталкивать наших коллег и наших...
I'm gonna put it to where you brothers can read this bottom line. Alright, and please pause it. Alright, pause it, whatever you need to do, get this information, and don't be lazy about it. Pause it and actually read this, please. Alright, let's start from the beginning.
У нас есть еще нечто такое, что, мне кажется, должно подталкивать наших коллег и наших партнеров к более конструктивной работе, чем до сих пор мы это видим. Что я имею в виду? Совсем недавно, совсем несколько лет назад, лично нам не говорили, но я знаю, что они говорили своим коллегам по блоку, допустим. Говорили, ладно, пускай там растет.
And that's what the U.S. said. It says Russia could tinker with its military as much as it wants. We are not at least interested in what is happening there. All they have is rusted out junk. That's that I just read to you. How'd the Most High put the hooks back in their jaws? He didn't just put it in their jaws to